One, and welcome to Goth Girl Tarot. So today we're going to do an all signs reading for an energy check just to see where everyone's vibe is right now. What's your energy doing and where is it heading as of this moment? So let's jump right in. Again, if you find that your reading resonates, please like, share, and subscribe. It is greatly appreciated. And on this channel, we always start with Pisces first, then to Aries. It's a little backwards, but we love that being a little different here on this channel. So let's jump right in and start with Pisces. Hold on. There we are. Hey, Pisces, how's it going? Let's see what the energy is for Pisces at this moment in time. Let's see what the energy is for Pisces right in this moment. Let's see. What is the energy for Pisces at this moment? Let's see. Okay. Okay. So Pisces, I actually, let's see where this is heading. Pisces, I see that you might actually be having a situation where this could be at work. There could be a situation brewing at work. I see two stories for you, Pisces. There could be a situation at work that is kind of shocking and sudden, that actually has your defenses up. This could be a threat to your finances, to be honest. Or it's either a threat to, or the mention is to focus on strengthening your finances and kind of get your head away from this. Story two, you might have an old friend where you see that the teamwork is not there. You have realized that you're kind of shocked because this person that you had as your friend that you've probably known for a good while, actually it does not have your back and would kind of throw you over, and you were just unaware. This might be a realization that you're having right now. And this has actually caused you, and again, this is probably for the best if you have dealt with this, or you're this is what you're coming across. I see that advice from spirit is to highly recommended put your focus on your finances, Pisces, big time, especially at, because at the end of the day, you can't control other people, right? You can't control how they treat you, but always remember, how they treat you is not a representation of your own worth. How they treat you is a representation of their worth. Remember that, okay? Because what I'm seeing in these cards is it's not, if anything, it's like there was a sense of like trying to work as a team. But you tried, and it's just not happening. Which is actually leading for you to have your defenses up. And if the friend situation scenario, this would actually be someone that you've been friends with for a good while. Okay. The focus here is to focus on your money. That's the advice from spirit. Focus on your finances right now. Okay. Because again, you could sit here and really be upset, and you would have every right to feel some kind of way about this. But I see that, by almost like by putting your defenses up, it's not just that. You're also protecting yourself. Remember that. You know what I mean? You're not making it so. And if anything, I feel that by protecting yourself, that's actually the best way to go about it. I'm really seeing that by protecting yourself, you're actually going to allow other scenarios or situations to blossom in your life. Um, if anything, and don't protect yourself in a hateful way, protect yourself with love. Okay. That also means that knowing that you deserve better than this, and that, and you don't have to be hateful at all, but protect yourself with love. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's not that you have to even hate this person. You can, but love them at a distance, especially if they don't really have because the fact that the tower's here, and there's two people crashing, it just seems like this is like a friendship that's gone belly up. That's what I'm reading. Okay. All right. Let's see what is going on with Aquarius. What is the energy for Aquarius at this point in time? Let's see. what the energy is for Aquarius at this point in time. Let's see what the energy is for Aquarius at this point in time. Let's see. Let's get a quick energy check for Aquarius at this right point in time. Let's see. Let's see. What's the energy for Aquarius right now? Okay. So, Aquarius, I'm actually seeing that, there could be a situation with someone wanting to return to you. Okay. You know what I'm seeing? I'm actually seeing that right now is a time for you to really take balance, to have a balanced mentality. Um, Try to balance your thoughts if at all possible. I see that there is somebody that's wishing to return. Um, but and they it does look like they're like looking for love. Advice here is you really want to sit down and use your internal wisdom as far as, should you move forward with this or should you not? Because, I'm actually seeing, to be honest, I think the fact that just showed itself because the Five of Cups is here. Okay. So I think that you're going to have to use your wisdom to avoid this if at all possible. Also, I think that you should be aware that other people, you're very desirable to other people right now, Aquarius. And especially if you do notice that this person that wants to return, if you find that they're being toxic, it might be in your best interest to leave this person alone. And by getting away from them, it's actually going to bring you into a new direction that's going to lead to an actual love connection. Okay. Um, I have to say though, and again, not for everyone, but this person could potentially be a Sagittarius. Um, Not necessarily, because again, I have every single element is on the board right now. Okay, just so you're aware. However, this really could, by getting away from this person, because they might actually, this person that is thinking of returning, they might also really just have, I don't know if it's like a self-esteem thing. They really just didn't want all eyes on them all the time. Like they like being the center of attention. And I feel like that's kind of causing you to just want to like remove yourself from the situation. Um, I think that, again, use your own internal wisdom and take a moment to really connect with yourself as far as figuring out whether or not, because again, not everyone has bad intentions. It's really going to be up to you to see what this person actually wants. And if anything, allow them to show you what they want. And by doing that, you can figure out, do they have the best intentions for me? What are their actions towards me? Don't always go off by what people say. Sometimes words can be misleading. Let them show you with how they treat you. Okay, what they actually want, what their actual intentions are. Give them enough room so they can show you with their actions what they are actually after. Okay, Aquarius. And if you find that, hey, just not for you, then get out of there. Because honestly, I see that if you do, this really you're not stuck with one option. If you get away from this, if you get a bad vibe and you move yourself away from them, you're going to move yourself directly into a genuine connection as well. Okay. But again, it's up for you to discern. And the advice here from Spirit is, if anything, have alone time to go within and seek internal wisdom, because that will really tell you how to move forward. So, but again, I see if you want someone to return, I see them returning, but not all that glitters is gold. Okay. So at the end of the day, you might decide for yourself that, it might not just be worth it, but your situation, and what you want for yourself. And that's, what I mean? But it honestly though, I just want you to know that if you do decide to get away from this person, you honestly, I see in the cards that you're actually lining up to walk directly into a genuine connection with somebody else. Okay. Well, let's see what the energy is for Capricorn right now. Hey, Capricorn. Let's see what's the Capricorn's energy at this point in time. What is the energy for Capricorn at this point in time? What's going on with Capricorn at this point in time? Let's see. What is going on with Capricorn at this point in time? What is the energy for Capricorn right now at this point in time? Let's see. Oh, wow, Capricorn. Okay. So honestly, you are looking fantastic right now, Capricorn. I see that you're looking good, feeling good. Your money's going to be doing great. If you're not in this energy now, you will be soon. Also, I have to say, your intuition is vibing so high right now, Capricorn. And just by seeing this, I highly recommend following your gut with just about anything that crosses your path. If you have a gut feeling right now, follow it, follow it, follow it. um, I do see some kind of competition entering your path. You might have other people competing for, and you know what this could be? Let me see. They could be competing for a particular person that you may have your eyes, your sights set on. Okay. Um, this they might be competing for the same love interest that you have. Okay, I want you to know there is no competition. There's no competition. I see advice from spirit is the wheel is turning in your favor. Okay, so just so you know, because especially people that are low vibes are competition. Okay, that's low vibrational energy. They compete. People of high vibrations collaborate. There is a difference, okay? So this low vibrational energy, especially if you find that other people are trying to compete for the same love interest, there's no competition. None. Okay, Capricorn, it's you and just you. Just remember that. Um Big time. The wheel is turning in your favor, Capricorn. Yeah, honestly, it's things are really going to be going your way. That's what I'm seeing here. Um, but again, follow your intuition because you'll know what I'm talking about. But I see that honestly, there is no competition. But people will try. Oh, they'll try it, but there's no competition. You got this. You got this in the bag, okay? Whole facts. Seriously. Um, yeah. And this is again, if you have a love interest that you're not like officially with right now, um, that this reading's definitely for you. Okay, so just keep that in mind. Even if you come across people that don't let that make you feel any kind of way, because at the end of the day, in this person's eyes, you're number one. There is no competition in their eyes. You're it. Okay. All right. Let's see what the energy is for Sagittarius. Hey, Sagittarius. Let's see what the energy is for Sagittarius right now. Let's get the energy check for Sagittarius and what the energy is for Sagittarius at this current point in time. Let's see. Let's get the current point in time energy for Sagittarius. Sagittarius, you might be putting in work in a new love interest, or a new love connection at this point in time. Um, let's see though what the main spread actually has in store for you, Sagittarius. Let's see what that main spread has to say. Okay, let's dive right in. Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay. You know what, Sagittarius? I see that, honestly, I feel that you kind of may have had almost like your world turn a bit upside down, right? I see though that this is the thing. You're taking yourself to calmer waters because it seems that, you know, the honestly, it seems like you may have been kind of running on a high and things kind of may the bottom may have fell out of a certain situation, if you get my drift. um I see though that you're actually taking yourself out of this. I see that and again, you may have had your defenses go up, but at the same time, when we deal with negativity like this, there's nothing wrong with having your defenses go up because it's also a form of protecting yourself. Okay. You can't just leave yourself wide open and bare, for everyone to come take a shot at you. Absolutely not. You just don't want it to be so high that when quality people enter your life, those defenses are still up. but there's nothing wrong with protecting yourself. Okay. So boundaries are healthy. They're absolutely healthy. And I feel that this really kind of happened because you had dealt with some form of heartbreak, something that was really upsetting for you. um I want you to understand, and this is what spirit wants you to know. If this is your story, you got great things coming. Okay. Let me see if I can get this to actually, you see that? This is the Four of Wands. Okay. This is a card of happy home, celebration. This is what is around the corner for you, Sagittarius. So, especially if you kind of just like dealt with a situation where you had to kind of get out of there, you had to like get yourself from this really negative energy. And maybe you have been a little, you had to get your defenses up as a form of protection. There's nothing wrong with protecting yourself. And once I think that you're kind of in this energy of maybe something would really upset you, and then you know what, the thing that spirit wants you to know, you're not going to stay in this energy. Okay. It's not the end all say all. They have great things lined up for you around the corner, and that's huge. So you're not going to be stuck here by any means. Spirit is actually saying, we got you. We actually have great things lined up for you. If anything, this pain had to happen to just, because again, you have to release old to allow new to enter your life. This had to happen. It had to be released. You had to see it for what it was so it could be released. Now that you are in the process of releasing it, you're attracting great new vibrations to enter your life. And it's really going to lead to celebrations, not just for yourself, but your loved ones around you. It's really going to be, they're going to be happy for you. Okay. And this is what's around the corner. So if you're in this down and out energy, you won't be there for long. Okay. Just keep that in mind, because spirit has got some great things lined up for you. Okay. All right. Let's see what's going on with Scorpio. Hey, Scorpio. What is the energy for Scorpio right now? What's the energy for Scorpio at this current point in time? Let's see what is going on with Scorpio right now. What is the energy for Scorpio at this point in time? What does Scorpio need to know? What's the energy for Scorpio right now? Okay. Oh, Scorpio, I don't know if you're waiting for like someone to pay you back money or something. I do see that it might be slow coming, but it is heading in your direction. Okay, I do see you actually you have new love heading your way, Scorpio. This is actually rushing in. Someone is like rushing very quickly into this. They see you as the prize. Okay. And this isn't someone that wants a hookup by any means. This is someone that's actually looking to have a genuine connection with you. So they're looking at you, and also this could be the type of person they're looking to see this what could happen here, right? So right now they might be planning it out, but I think that once they've really been able to set their mind to it, they're going to come rushing in. They're going to come rushing in with love, big time. And again, I think that this is the type of situation that there's going to be equal give and take. This is not going to be some one-sided scenario. Um, this energy is taking a little time to come in, but once this person has you in their sights, they're going to just rush right forward. Honestly, okay. This could be someone that you've worked with before, or you're going to, it could be a work, you might meet them through friends. Um, you know what I genuinely feel? I feel that this isn't someone that you've met before. That's the vibe that I'm getting. This is not someone that you've met before. I think that they're kind of taking time to come in to meet them. But once you've met, I think that it's really going to skyrocket. I feel like, and I don't think that this is a kind of situation that you're going to be, honestly, I think you might be shocked at how quickly you also want to like jump in as well. See, the thing that I'm seeing though from spirit is really hold your inner strength. Okay. I think the message here is, well, take your time to really get to know someone. Don't, and again, because I'm not saying, oh, horrible things will happen by any means, but you want to make sure that this has like real staying power. This is someone that you could really build with. And, you want to make sure that if you are moving forward in a connection, this is someone that you really get to know, because once you get to know someone, especially, maybe be friends first or something like that, those are the kind of connections that'll tend to last a lot longer than people that have only been talking for like a week or two and then jump into a relationship, and that's but I do see, though, and this is a thing. Oh, they're also saying that the if hold on, because this person, if they are taking a long time to come in, Scorpio, but that doesn't mean I see that they are coming in. That's the thing. Then this is a very, this is love that they really, you both are going to really just like, you're going to feel these feelings immediately, like very quickly. There's going to be equal give and take, gifts exchanged. But if you've kind of dealt with, like, especially if you've dealt with like really selfish people in the past, Scorpio, that's not going to be the case here. This is someone that you show them attention and they show it right back. Okay, so if you've definitely, especially if you've dealt with like one-sided narcissistic energies, this is not going to be it for you. Now this is going to have like a whole different vibration. This is going to be authentic love. It's an authentic connection that you're gonna feel, and I do see that this has the ability to really turn into a long lasting connection. Could be like a real long lasting relationship. But again, I think that with strength being here as the advice, kind of, even though I don't see that it would be, you know a bad connection, it might stumble it a bit if you don't take time to know each other, and you just rush right into a connection. Take the time to meet each other, have fun, enjoy that time of, learning about each other. Enjoy it. There's no need to rush. If anything, like, savor the moment of getting to know each other, and having those butterflies or the late night conversations. Enjoy that. You know what I mean? Enjoy it. There's no need to rush into anything. You know what I mean? Because at the same time, it feels that you are going to end up in a relationship regardless. But yeah, and take your time to really enjoy it. Okay. All right, Scorpio. Nice. All right, let's see what's going on with Libra. Hey, Libra. Let's see, what is the energy for Libra right now? What is going on with Libra at this current point in time? What is the energy for Libra? Oh, what is the current energy for Libra at this point in time? Oh no. Libra, I don't know if you might be having issues with communication. That might be a message for a particular Libra coming out. That there might be issues with communication. Okay. Now let's see what the cards have to say. Oh, wow. Oh, that's crazy. Okay. Especially because the card, and I shuffled and it ends up. So one of the cards that flipped over that made me feel that you might have um issues with communication. It flipped over, though, so you guys are in good standing. But Libra, I would like to say that you actually you have money, a big time, heading your way. Like, honestly, and this could be a new opportunity, a new financial opportunity. Um, this might actually come about from friends. Okay, just so you know that they might have a part to play. But this could also be something that you may have wanted to do since you were a kid, something that you've kind of like had, it makes you feel nostalgic doing this financial opportunity, because this isn't it's going to be it's something new. It's a new idea, new business venture, something along those lines. And this has the ability to really make a good amount of money, really. And I see that this is going to be great. It's actually going to pull in fantastic energies. Like, this is something that you're going to feel really has empowered you a lot. It might really change your life, honestly. I see that also, and this is the really positive thing. I don't know if this would be maybe the internet or and this is another thing as well. This really could lead to like travel, like world travel. Okay, it might have enough finances to really start traveling. Um, this is the thing, and I think that the advice here from Spirit really is make sure you are clearly communicating. Okay, clearly communicate what you want. Stand firm. Okay, so if you do find yourself cross opposition, because you're being represented here by the Queen of Swords, and we don't do gender here, so this is someone that's clearly communicating their words, but also at the same time will defend themselves as necessary. um, so what I'm seeing here is actually just as far as this reading goes, you will need to clearly, especially if it's a new business venture, clearly communicate your wants and wishes for yourself. Okay, because once you do that, I mean, this is like really great. This is just really great. Um, and this amount of money coming in, I mean, this is like life changing. And I see that this is actually, if you've been having really anxious energy or really stressed about your future, I would say that if you're not in this energy now, you will be soon enough. This is because this is the energy check right now. So this isn't something you're going to be waiting for ages to arrive. This is right around the corner for you, Libra. This is a big change. This is a big shift, and it's a big chunk of money heading your way. Um, this new business venture idea is leading to these finances really coming about, and I see that, again, this could really lead to travel, or this might be also helped by people around you. But I kind of feel like this is more leading towards you, especially if you've wanted to get out and really travel and get out there. Now's your time. I see that this really could be the time for that. Okay. All right. Oh, we have a comment. Let's see who sent this comment. Hey, Joy Cole. Hey. Oh, Joy Coyle. Oh, Joy Coy. Joy, hold on. Is it Joy Coy? Joy Coy. Hi, Joy Coy. Pleasure. Thanks for tuning in, darling. Okay, Joy Coy. I love that name. That's so cool. All right. So let's see. What's the energy for Virgo? What's the energy for Virgo? Let's see. What is going on with Virgo right now? Or what does Virgo need to know? What does Virgo need to know? What is the energy for Virgo at this point in time? What does Virgo need to know? What does Virgo need to know? Let's see. What does Virgo need to know for right now at this point in time? Let's see. Let's see. What does Virgo need to know right now at this point in time? All right, let's dive right in, shall we? Okay. I'm gonna tell you I think someone's returning, Virgo. Right now. I don't see it happening this very moment. It does seem that this is actually going to be in the kind of near distant future. I see, though, honestly, I feel like you're being asked to really focus on your finances. Keep your focus there, not on this other person. Because I'm telling you, I'm not exactly sure if like, is that, yeah, this is someone you've had memories with. Hold on. This is a past lover. You have a past lover trying to return, Virgo. Just so you know, I would stay focused on your finances. Stay focused on your finances. That's really it's gonna help you out of this funk, because at the same time, I'm not exactly sure what this person's intentions are coming in. It kind of seems like they're not that good. It seems like they almost kind of want to come around to pick a fight. How this person benefits from this behavior, your guess is as good as mine. This seems very antagonistic. I don't even know why they're wasting their time coming through. Like, you're literally going to come back to argue. why come back at all? Why don't you just stay in your corner and you'll stay in yours? You know what I mean? Like, it just seems very unnecessary, very unnecessary. But so we have it. If anything, the advice from spirit is defend yourself, stand up for yourself. That literally spirit saying that. So if this person tries to say any snarky rudeness, call them out on their shit. Seriously, and that's crazy because spirit's actually saying it. Advice is always on the bottom of the deck. The bottom of the deck, Nine of Wands. Keep you like defend yourself, because the Nine of Wands is someone that's protecting themselves with the staff. Okay, they're ready. Their defenses are up. They're ready. So if someone comes up them, they already have their staff ready. Knock you in the head with it. Okay, and that's really that's crazy that spirit's actually saying that too. Let's get a little. This could be someone coming in from a distance. Yeah, and I the fact that the tower's here, they're not coming in for any good reason. Like, this isn't someone coming in for pleasantries or to reminisce. No, they're coming back, and I see this in the distant future because it's because you know what, the fact that the Three of Wands is here, this isn't around the corner. This isn't going to happen like tomorrow or anything like that. But this is the energy that's coming in, as you have someone from the past, someone that you have memories with from the past coming in to take a dig at you. I don't know why. It literally makes no sense. But you know what? There are really some petty ass people in the world. You know what I mean? But what I'm saying, the spirit is saying, if they do, stand up for yourself. If anything, spirit will back you for standing up for yourself. And I think that, to be honest, if this is the energy that person's coming in with, that's also the karma that they're calling towards themselves. So, but and again, I'd say that, defend yourself, but, at this, don't go out of character either. Don't allow someone to bring you down to their level by any means. But stand up for yourself, defend yourself. Don't allow someone to drag your name through the mud either. Okay. That's certainly unnecessary. And you certainly don't have to allow that to happen by any means. But I think that there is someone who's kind of like coming to pick a fight. I don't know why. Is there a reason? It just seems that they want, it's almost like they want your attention. They want your attention. Yeah, they want your attention. They want your attention. That's why. It's because, you know what it is? I think they just miss being near you. And I think that instead of actually explaining that and being like a grown person and saying, like, I miss being near you, they're coming to pick a fight with you because they just want your attention. So this person's like, to be honest, this person's so ridiculous that they just want your attention. Even if they're giving them negative attention, they just want your attention in any way, shape, or form. So even if it's not a positive interaction, they don't care. As long as you're giving them any kind of attention, they're happy with it. That's crazy. They're literally coming in to pick a fight because they probably know that anything else, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know what this person did, but I saw the tower. So, you may have some really negative memories with this person. They're coming in to pick a fight because, they just want any attention from you at all. So defend yourself if you necessary, but I wouldn't even pay them too much mind either. You know what I mean? Like, don't feed into it. Oh, that's probably that's what I was struggling to find the words to say. Don't allow yourself to really feed into it. Defend yourself. Call them out on their bullshit if they bring bullshit towards you. For sure, defend yourself. But don't get dragged into it, especially if this person is literally reaching out to you to be negative just so they can have your attention. So, just so you know. All right, Virgo. Well, to be forewarned is to be forearmed. So just be aware that when that person comes in, if that's the energy they bring you, and spirit is saying you are more than within your rights to just stand your ground, okay? Let's see what is going on with Leo. Hey, Leo. Let's see what the energy is for Leo right now. What is the energy for Leo at this point in time? Let's see what the energy is for Leo right now. What is the energy for Leo right now? Let's see. One more quick shuffle for Leo. All right, let's see what the energy is for Leo at this point in time. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, let's see, Leo, what is the energy for you at this point in time? Okay, so Leo, what I'm actually seeing is you might be dealing with a kind of like the energy is your finances might not be exactly where you want them to be. Okay. Um, Honestly though, you know what I think? Well, this is what the cards are saying. What you have you have new things coming into your life. Okay, they are entering right now, or soon. Well, no, I'd say right now you feel like you're kind of in this energy of lack, right? You're kind of worried that you don't have enough. You're not making what you want to be making. You might not have your finances where you want them, or something along those, and something along the lines of like material objects. You might be, worried about bills, or your finances, or anything along those lines. you know what you have coming in, you actually, this is a thing, you have new opportunities heading in your direction. They are on their way. And that's just, it might take a little bit for them to arrive, because the three of wands, it means it's not going to happen tomorrow, but it's en route. That means that they're on their way. You won't have to wait too much longer. That's what that means. But I see that the hangman is here, which really means that, especially I feel like in regards to your finances in particular, you really need to look at how to handle things differently. Okay, so if especially if there's a new way to complete your work and get your work completed, think of new ways of how to accomplish that. Or maybe even, if you are in between jobs, look at maybe a new way of getting money that might be beneficial towards you. Like, hey, this job is only paying so much, maybe pick up Uber Eats or something along those lines. Like, think of other ways that you can supplement your income. Okay. And things that could help. You know what I mean? Because there, it does look like the universe is saying, hey, like, look at other ways of how to complete or get more of your finances to really flow the way that you want. You have to stop trying to do the same old thing and expect different results. That's what I'm seeing here. That's really the main message, is once you change how you're going about the process of really trying to build your finances, that's when they start showering in, because followed by the hangman is the four of wands. So once you complete and you shift your way you're trying to complete these tasks, and the way that you're trying to go about gaining your money, shift it. Right, it's something you have to change completely. I'm not saying go quit your job, but maybe even at work, if you find that you keep trying to do things the same way and you're not seeing the results that you wish for, maybe shift how you're going about that. You know what I mean? Alter it, change it a bit, and you might see better results once you alter how you're going about things. And that's what I'm seeing in these cards, is they're telling me once you have that shift of mind and you go about completing your tasks, and even a slight variances, okay, that's going to lead to a great celebration. It's literally going to lead to very happy times, not just for yourself, but for your loved ones. And this is like really a celebration, even of your home life, just in general. I really see that. And I actually see, the way that you're going to end up turning your situation around. Spirit wants you to know that, like, people are going to look up to you, Leo. Like, they're going to be like, wow, look at what Leo accomplished for themselves. Look at how Leo changed their whole life. Yeah, and you have the power to do that. And people are really going to look up to you for doing it. They're going to be like, Stam, look at how Leo like shifted their whole situation. Like, you're going to be inspiring people, Leo. That's what I'm seeing. But you have to look at how to complete things differently. If you have certain habits as well that are kind of holding you back, let it go. Maybe it's time to let that stuff go, because if it's not benefiting you and it's just holding you down, what do you need it? Why do you need it? You don't, right? Everyone's situation is going to be different, but there's definitely need to let something go. And it even just could be, maybe even if it's work, maybe you're just allowing yourself to get too stressed out by it, and you got to let that go. Do your due diligence, of course, but at the end of the day, if look at things on how to get them done differently, instead of like, sometimes you just, if you keep trying to run directly into a wall, you're just going to end up hurting your head, right? So, but instead being like, hey, is that a door or a window that I never even noticed before that I can open? It's going to be a new way of getting things done, and that's what I see heading in your direction. And once you accomplish this, you're really gonna turn, like, especially if you're coming from a place of scarcity and lack, it's gonna change everything for you, Leo. And this is what I see heading in your direction. So, if you're feeling down right now, you're not gonna be there for long, darling. You're not gonna be there for long. I see that, this you're gonna turn your whole life around. Like, this is really, I'm just reading this, I'm inspired, Leo, and I see that this is what you're gonna be doing for other people. You're gonna be inspiring them. They're gonna look at you and be like, holy shit, look at how much they turn their life around. You're gonna be inspiring people to do the same for themselves. Okay? Holy smokes, Leo. That's such a great reading. Okay, well, let's see what's going on with Cancer right now. Hey, Cancer, what is the current energy for Cancer right now? What is the current energy for Cancer right now? What is going on with Cancer? What does Cancer need to know? What is the current energy for Cancer right now? What is the current energy for Cancer right now? What is the current energy for Cancer right now? Let's see. Let's see. What is the current energy for Cancer right now? Okay, Cancer. Wow. Okay, Cancer, you might actually be considering a new venture for yourself. This could be an adventure. That would be a better term rather than venture. This could be a whole new adventure. This could be an inspired idea, a whole thing. It's going to be something you're really considering taking a step forward and a leap into. And it's kind of like a leap into the unknown, because you're not exactly sure how it's going to go. There's almost this, you know what I'm seeing? Oh, so what I'm seeing though, right now, they're almost saying, because this is in regards to a new opportunity, a new beginning heading your way. I see that, honestly, take your time. Right now is not the time to make a choice or a decision on it. Okay. Now, honestly, because you have so many different options heading your way. And I'm going to tell you right now, out of all those options, there's one of them that is literally going to, now hold on, let me see this. Okay, well, you showed up again. Cancer. So what I'm seeing is one of these options, it's going to be an inspiring new idea. It's going to be an inspiring new idea. And I think this is really what, like, once it's the idea of, like, you want to jump into something new, and I see that again, like, you want to go on an adventure. That's what I'm seeing. Very adventurous. You're not exactly sure how, right? Or in which direction. Wait, a lot of options are going to be presenting them to you, Cancer. And I see that one of them in particular it's really going to be totally inspiring to you. It's going to be a burst of creativity. That's the one that you go for. I'll tell you right now, if you're kind of unsure how to kind of move forward, you're like, I want a new beginning, but I'm not sure which direction. Spirit is saying, don't make a choice right now. The choice, because you'll have a lot of options on this new path that you want to take for yourself. The choice that they're saying to take is the one that you feel the most inspired by. So, hey, oh, it seems like you make more money with this one, or oh, I'll get to travel more with this initially. At the same time, the one that you're most inspired by is really the one that's going to bring you the greatest amount of happiness. Also, I'll tell you this right now, because I see a second story as well. You might have a lot of love options crossing your path, Cancer. Tell you that point blank. I honestly, and you might come from a place of really not talking to anyone, with all of a sudden you have all these options jump right out in front of you, and you're like, holy smokes. I see a lot of sexy time ahead. If this is a romantic reading, After, like, once these options cross your path, there's gonna have a lot of sexy time. I also see, though, just so you're aware, there's one in particular that they're strong, firm. Mm, this is somebody that they're very emotionally mature. Okay, this isn't like, they're an immature person. Like, no, this is a grown person. They're very mature, very loving and caring, but they're also not crazy. Okay, this isn't someone who's all over the place with this one, that one, this one, that one, this one. This is someone who's very stable and level-headed, and but they are very kind, very caring, very mature. Okay, and I think that this is one of the options coming your way. So just so you know. So that's really, I mean, also honestly, if this is you like looking how to, have like kind of an adventure in your life, whether it is a new business venture or a romantic venture, I see that either way, you can't go wrong. If anything, the universe is just saying, don't make a choice just yet. See what choices present themselves to you, Cancer. So you don't have to choose. The universe will present you with a lot of options, then you choose. You know what I mean? Just wait, because you got a lot of options coming towards you, a lot of options. And it's really, especially if you wanted to focus on a passion project or you want to focus on love. I feel that right now is that there will be options presented to you. Okay. Oh, oh no. I'm sorry. I thought I was gonna sneeze. It just wouldn't come out, but whatever. Um, but yeah, I see a lot of different options heading towards you. Wait to see which one really jumps out at you. That's the one that you should really go after. But there's no need to make a rash decision just yet. Okay. Wait to see what happens. All right. Let's see what's going on with my Gemini. What is going on with my Gemini right now? What is going on with Gemini? And what does Gemini need to know? What does Gemini need to know right now? Let's see. What does Gemini need to know right now? What is the energy for Gemini at this point in time? What is the energy for Gemini at this point in time? What is the energy for Gemini at this point in time? Oh, Gemini, I see that you might be trying to build a connection with a water sign. That's a particular message for a Gemini out there. Nope. Okay. Um, Hold on, Gemini. Let's see what is going on with Gemini at this point in time. Okay. Gemini, I see that right now you might be kind of like focused in on like work right now, or honestly you might be doing a lot of writing as well. I see that. Or it could just be work, and you know what I mean. But if in particular you might I don't know if you're a writer or it's just you writing letters or something along those lines. I see that big time here, Gemini. um could potentially be to a Cancer. But again, I see water and earth strong in this reading. Okay, Gemini. So it could be either water sign or an earth sign. What I see though is, things might be slow to pick up. Okay, because I feel like there's this energy that you might not be aware of everything that's going on. I'm not sure if it's exactly like secrets or something along those lines. Happening, like there's something that you might not be fully aware of, or either that, or if this is a person in particular that you're kind of maybe reaching out to. I see that it's slow moving at first, but then it just blossoms. It's going to blossom, especially if things are slow. It's going to pick up. It's going to turn around big time. Big time. Yeah, big time. This is, I see that this might even, if this is someone that you were in love with, it's going to rekindle the love big time. Or this could be a new love interest that you have. And I see that this is really going to turn into a mutual situation that could lead to like a great happiness. Also, I'm seeing that if, I don't know if this is, you have kids or they have kids or, something along those lines, but I see like a really strong family unit being created big time, big time. Okay. Um, so honestly, I think that just so you're aware, though, I feel like there's something about secrets here, right? So you might not be seeing the full picture as of yet, okay? But again, at the end of the day, truth will out, right? So if anyone is ever keeping secrets from you, you don't have to. At the end of the day, they will always come to light. That's the thing with secrets; they always come to light. The truth will always come out. All right. So, that's, if this person is keeping any kind of secrets from you, but I do see, though, to be honest, I wouldn't be that stressed about it because it might not be what you think. It might not be as drastic or as terrible as you might assume. Really might not be, to be honest, because what I'm seeing is that this might be slow to start, but it's going to finish strong. That's what I'm seeing. Might be slow to start, but this finishes strong, and this really could lead to like a really great love situation, really intense love situation, like really genuine, strong love connection. Okay. Seriously. Okay. So that's what I'm seeing. That's what I'm seeing. Okay. And so if, especially if things are kind of slow, don't let that put you off because I do see that this is going to really turn around and be like a very strong love connection. Okay. Nice, Gemini. Shoot. Alrighty. Let's see what is going on with Taurus right now. Hey, Taurus. Let's see. What's the current energy for Taurus at this point in time? What does Taurus need to know right now? What is the current energy at this point in time for Taurus? Let's see. What's the energy for Taurus right now? What is the energy for Taurus right now? Let's see. Let's see what that energy is for Taurus at this point in time. What's the energy for Taurus at this point in time? What's the energy for Taurus at this point in time? All right, let's dive right in. Okay, Taurus, I feel that there may have been a situation where you were really hoping for like new financial opportunities to really start coming in for you. I do see that spirit saying, stand strong, stay strong, because I do see that this could be really heading in, coming in towards you. I will let you know though, you got to get out of your own head. You got to get out of your own head. That's what I'm seeing strongly is that, because if anyone can hold us back the most, it's ourselves, right? So half the time you can even convince yourself you're going to fail before you even start to try. Get out of your own head and don't do that to yourself. Okay. Yes, this situation will require work. And so actually it's going to require effort on your part, but I see that if you put in the effort, this is going like, I don't know if this is, hold on, let me see. You have a lot of energy. This could be a lot. What you got to, yeah, you have people showering you with money, gifts coming in. This could also, and this is coming in, but I see the world. So this is going to be like really successful. You have success coming in. You got to put in the work, get out of your own head and remain strong. Remain strong. And I see that this, honestly, this success coming in, and this could, I'm getting the kind of vibe that this could lead to like world renown. And I'm not exactly sure what because I see that you're kind of like starting small with like a small idea, right? But I see it actually getting momentum. You got to get out of your own head though, and you have to put in the work. You have to put in the work. You know, no one creates an entire success for themselves overnight. That's not how it works. Sometimes it does, but I see in your situation, once you really start putting in the effort, you know what I mean, and you stay strong, get out of your own head and keep putting in the work, you're going to have a lot of success heading towards you, a lot of success heading towards you. And I see that honestly, it's going to come in rather quickly, maybe quicker than you even think. And I see that money will start. This is really going to help open the flow of money. This might also um, really bring about whether it's gifts or just acquiring finances for yourself, maybe even loans for certain people out there. I also see that there is a request to make sure that you're clearly communicating in general. Now this could be with whatever this financial opportunity that's coming about. You might want to clearly communicate with whatever you're doing, or either that or clearly communicate with the universe about what you want for yourself. That could also help manifest it even quicker for yourself. Clearly communicate what you want. Okay. But I see that you have success coming in. You have to put in the work and you have to stay strong because, you can't just keep wishing and wishing for great things to happen and you don't put in the legwork for it to happen. Keep putting in the effort and you will see a return for your efforts. Okay. Big time. Okay. Keep putting in the work because if you put in that work, that's going to lead to success and it's going to come in faster than you even realize. It is. That's what I see. It's going to come in a lot quicker than you think, but you got to remain strong. Okay. All right, Taurus. Well, let's see. Oh, great reading, by the way, Taurus. All right, let's see what's going on with Aries. Hey, Aries. Now, let's see. Oh, Aries. You might be having communication issues, Aries. That's a message for an Aries out there. Tell you what. All right. I don't know. Well, let's see what the main spread has. But for an Aries out there, I definitely feel that you might be having issues with communication. Either you're not opening up or the other person isn't opening up, but there seems to be, okay, is it the person he's trying to talk to? Okay. Is it I don't think the cards want to tell me. I think they'll let me know in the main spread if this comes out again, okay? But I am seeing that you might be dealing with communication issues at this current point in time, Aries. But let's see what pops out in the main spread. Let's get the energy for Aries at this point in time. Let's get the energy for Aries at this point in time. Let's see what the energy is for Aries at this point in time. Okay. Aries, let's see what's going on. Okay, Aries, I'm seeing that there's some kind of stress, even heartache that you may have actually been dealing with from somebody. I feel like someone returned for it just to be like an ending right off rip. I see that, this almost, the vibe that I'm getting is you're kind of like focused in on your work right now. Really focusing on, whatever you do for work. If you work with other people, I think you're kind of like focused on building as a team. I would say that right now, I see that you kind of, well, to be honest, this is advice from spirit. You have, I think the options that you have right now before you are not ones that you want, right? But I do see that spirit saying, hey, don't worry. You actually have another option coming in that is going to be more suited to you. It's what you want. You just don't see it yet. So, you know what I mean? I think that this situation too, because this is an ending. This is an ending that's causing heartbreak. Okay. Let me see. This is an ending with a lover that's causing heartbreak. Okay. A big time. Is this okay? Yeah. And then I feel like this is really going to stress you out a lot. But I want to and it's literally, I think it's someone's like returning and it's leading to an ending. Okay. And I if anything, I see that, I would, what I would highly recommend too is if this is your story, Aries, and you did have someone kind of, you were dealing with a lot of heartbreak. I don't know if this is, let me see if this is, yeah, I think that this was some kind of air sign. They may have actually, this person that's causing heartbreak, they may have been getting attention from a different person. And I feel like that really like kind of just blew this up and caused this to be there to be an ending. Um, I see that, someone is trying to write. It might even be someone trying to reach out to you to explain the situation. And I feel like whatever is going on, like, I don't think that there are reasonings behind it. If they are trying to communicate what happened, I just don't think you're even wanting to listen to it because you're like that, it's not acceptable. There is no reason why this should have happened, especially if this is someone that kind of may have, like, if you're in a connection with this person, even, if you're in a situationship, right? If you're any kind of connection, if they went and were getting, if they were getting attention from other people and you guys had, you were interacting with each other, that's not okay. They didn't talk to you about this. That's just rude. You know, I don't think I honestly, I don't blame you for kind of not, you know, seeing like wanting to kind of listen to this, to be honest. But I do want you to know that advice from spirit is, you're not stuck with just the options before you. If anything, take your time before making any kind of decision. Either way, I see that if anything, spirit is saying that they will come through with another option of how to handle this situation. Not everything is as it appears, and to be honest, you don't want to make a rash decision, especially in regards to this, because if you want to like release this person, that's one thing. That's nothing wrong with that. That's really your decision. However, you don't want to sit there and make a decision and then regret it after the fact. Okay, I would really highly recommend not making a decision at all, and maybe allowing this to naturally play out. Okay, but again, if somebody has crossed a line with you that you find is unforgivable, then you have every right to walk away from this person. Absolutely. That's your decision, because it's they're the ones that are affecting you by this kind of behavior. And I do see that, this yeah, they're also okay. um they just want to say though, make sure you clearly communicate. Make sure you clearly communicate with this. Like if this person does try to return and speak with you, clearly communicate. And I wouldn't say, to be honest, I'd also give the advice to not be so much of a pushover either. If they try to communicate, don't be so much of a pushover. If this person's bringing heartbreak to you, and they didn't mind doing that, well then, you know what? Maybe they need to hear some hard truths. Okay. So, but again, I would kind of wait before making any decision. But if they don't, how to move forward is really your choice. But the message from spirit is, you know, they haven't forgotten about you. Spirit hasn't forgotten about you. Don't think that. Don't think that. We all go through hard things, but spirit is with you the whole time. Okay. So don't, take your time. Take your time. You know, to even just, it sucks, it does, but take your time. There's no need to make rash decisions just because someone else made a rash decision. Okay, all right, well, I think that's all the messages that spirit had. I want to thank everyone for tuning in. Honestly, it's a pleasure to read for you guys as always. Thanks for tuning in to Goth Girl Tarot. Again, if you found that your reading resonated with you, please like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, I hope you guys have a great day. Thanks again. Bye, everyone.